Yeah, baby. If we're gonna do a story, maybe we should start here. Young Kendrick praises Drake so far gone. Kendrick praising the project that got Drake signed to Lil Wayne, a classic. Let's
On it
see.
because once he went out there and did them numbers on all the original music and still called it a mixtape and went gold, if I'm not mistaken. What that did was grab attention from all independent artists and letting us know, yo, you have to compete on another level now. It's not just about you grabbing somebody's industry beat and doing freestyle going. You really want to show and prove, show us that you can make an actual song with some dope lyrics, a dope beat, a chorus, and maybe a bridge. You know what I'm saying? That's what Drake did. So do your math on it because once he went out there and did them numbers on all the original music and still called it a mixtape and went gold, if I'm not mistaken. What that did was grab attention from all independent artists and letting us know, yo, you have to compete on another level now. It's not just about you grabbing somebody's industry beat and doing freestyle going. You really want to show and prove, show us that you can make an actual song with some dope lyrics, a dope beat, a chorus, and maybe a bridge. You know what I'm saying? That's what Drake did. So do your math.
So, like, you know what? This video was going to originally be actually. Well, I really didn't really have no vision, but it's starting to come together a little bit now because we're going to be getting into the no-fly zone that's being put. That got put on Schoolboy Q. And this is going to be the beginning of I think people underestimate Drake's influence, and a part of that shit is it's African American culture to always disrespect and be rude, disingenuous, and act as though you're aloof to why people who are successful. You know what I mean? I just got done watching a part of an Angry Man video, so it's about the plight of the black conservative, and what he talks about, and the best way I could sum it up is when I heard someone say the niggas have outbred the black people, right? But anywho, I'm sorry, meaning that it's become our culture to be as backwards as possible, and it's a lot about what we prioritize and what we uphold and what we think is good and bad, right? So what they talked about in the conversation was, you know what? I'll bring it to this point of when black people do things correct or try to be morally sound, try to be an overachiever, or try to speak correctly, try to make good decisions, not being tolerant of foolishness. But mostly, whenever black people try to ascend morally and socially and have a better presentation and be more respectable, black folks always liken that to acting white, or you have to not be compared to white people, right? And before YouTube, there was no one to start that conversation in a way where, like, because again, like this would just happen to you if you were different from the other Negroes, right? But I bring this up because what we seen going on with the K Dot and Drake thing is that, yo, K Dot is bringing out the loser in you, because the loser in you wants the person who's on top to lose. The loser in you likes to discredit. It's a low vibrational behavior to discredit people who are credible. You know what I'm saying? We all know it's the most like disrespectful thing or unnerving thing when let's say, for example, let's say you work at Target, right? And you get into a conversation and someone said, yeah, you know, you actually can you can buy a car from Target. And you like, well, no, Target don't sell like actual cars you can drive. You're like, well, listen, you haven't been to every Target. You like, nigga, I'm telling you, I work at Target. I'm working there for a while. You can't buy a car from there. Yes, you can buy a car. That like that kind of thing. And when someone's doing that, that's another form of undermining someone, right? So, anywho, the point I guess I'm getting to is what we're seeing go on. A part of this whole fight has been to prove that the successful person is wrong. or the person who's winning is wrong. Because if you guys think can really put the thoughts together in your mind that Drake has gotten this far by not being one of the greatest, you're fucking crazy. And what you just heard in that video, what K-Dot is saying is that you got to realize this is after So Far Gone. Section 80 hasn't happened yet. He hasn't been on Drake's album yet. What he's saying is you got Section 80 because of So Far Gone. He said that Drake raised the bar for music, and you couldn't be an independent artist just hopping on someone else's beats. You had to come with a whole project to original tracks with original thoughts in order to stand out. Because So Far Gone was a mixtape. Drake has been here so long, y'all have forgot about So Far Gone. But again, this is another instance that proves the power of Drake's influence. Because before Drake, look at K-Dot before Drake. Look at K-Dot after Drake. That matters. Okay? That shit matters. So, what I want to get into in terms of black people not understanding what's important is going back to the influence thing. So, not only is Drake, first of all, Drake has gotten a lot of people hot over these. Matter of fact, there wouldn't have been no Young Money without Drake, because Drake got everybody hot. Because Young Money became Young Money for real. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was always a three-headed beast: Drake, Wayne, and Nicki, and the rest of them were pretty good, right? But Drake was the one that he was that spark. He was the one giving everybody rep. Matter of fact, even from the time Drake been in the game, Drake has been giving people the records of their life. Right? And the records of their life. But what people also don't understand is that, and this is something that American black people don't understand. American black people think that there's only goons and gangsters where they from. And them are the only gangsters in the world. Okay, babe. Okay, babe. American black people have this thing where we live in this bubble and we think there ain't no gangsters somewhere else. I was watching a blog where Christian Bias was talking about Drake's career being over, and if he goes to the West Coast, they're gonna troll him and all type nonsense. You know, you might be right about that, bro. But y'all be forgetting Drake can tour around the world. Also, being as though Drake has covered more ground musically, he has more collaborations and more, which means more connects. So you got to realize that, if you leave the States, or people are realizing that, Drake got influence outside of the States, bro. Wherever you go, that nigga Mac can get you touched. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and play this Schoolboy Q John real quick.
Schoolboy Q's show in Toronto just got canceled, and he had a few words to say about it on social media. He said, "They just canceled my show in Toronto, ... Canadian police don't want nobody from Top Dog Entertainment performing." Top was just with Wayne and Baby SMH. Party Next Door just had a show at the Palladium. If we wanted to get y'all, we would have just did it. Now when somebody get hurt, don't cry. Actually, I get it, ... Never mind this low-key hilarious. I don't know why Dot put me in that effing video. Oh my gosh, wait, is he saying that he's in the Kendrick video and that's why his show got canceled here? Because he's in Drake's hometown city. I didn't even realize he was in the video.
Anywho, my bad. 6 past messing up, my bad, y'all. I'm over. I'm just sitting. My bad. I don't know if y'all heard that. Now let me go ahead and play it again. My bad, y'all. So you can see the video. White girl.
Schoolboy Q's show in Toronto just got canceled, and he had a few words to say about it on social media. He said, "They just canceled my show in Toronto, ... Canadian police don't want nobody from Top Dog Entertainment performing." Top was just with Wayne and Baby SMH. Party Next Door just had a show at the Palladium. If we wanted to get y'all, we would have just did it. Now when somebody get hurt, don't cry. Actually, I get it, ... Never mind this low-key hilarious. I don't know why Dot put me in that effing video. Oh my gosh, wait, is he saying that he's in the Kendrick video and that's why his show got canceled here? because he's in Drake's hometown city. I didn't even realize he was in the video. Honestly, guys, let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. Why do you guys actually think the show got canceled? Schoolboy Q's show in Toronto just got canceled.
Hold on, y'all. I got another reference. So that's actually a lie, and your life is a lie. Hold on, beloveds. I'm gonna bring up this article real quick. So all right, so you heard Shorty just say that the Toronto police don't want anyone from Top Dog Entertainment performing for safety reasons. The Toronto Police Department denies the concert was canceled due to safety concerns. In a statement shared with Variety, a spokesperson for the department said the decision to cancel this event was made by the venue, not by Toronto police. No comments from Schoolboy Q or Drake. So what y'all saw right there was Schoolboy Q trying to save face. Because real talk, ain't nothing happened to you. No one threatened you or nothing like that. No one said anything was gonna happen to you. That's what the white folks said over there. Okay. They was like, nah, we good. Nah, y'all a little hot right now. Yeah, but you gotta ask yourself, if Drake is by himself and Drake don't got that kind of influence, what makes them, what made the venue say, nah, recipe for disaster, or what? You know what I mean? But and going back to what I mean by black folks not knowing what's important, and at the end of the day, bro, like that's your job. That's money that you're not gonna get. Okay, like Rick Ross not being able to go certain places, that's money. You gotta realize we are in hard times. Can you afford to miss out on money? Who not chasing greatness? Can you afford to miss out on a whole paycheck? Can you? If your job say, yo, I get you on the next one, can you afford to just wait? Say, oh, okay, you got it. You know what I mean? Rich forever? Nah, beloved. But old boy he's trying to save face, right? And the people who done stood next to Kendrick during this whole thing, they're gonna start feeling the effects, bro. Because I don't understand why why wouldn't Drake be a Don? You realize who Drake is? I'm just saying. Like, Drake's not a little guy. Drake is that's a grown man. But part of that shit is, again, in African American culture and American culture, it's always culturally acceptable that no matter how well a black man does, how good he is, or whatever he does, people will always try to find a way to make him into a boy, or to see him as a boy and not as he actually is. And we do it mostly with black men. And then in the black community, I was talking to my mother about this, about how black people are afraid to touch or cause problems with white people. A white girl will be the safest she's ever been in the hood, but a black guy is really not. And this is around people who look like him. But for a white girl, you drop in the toughest hood, she probably all right. As long as she don't do nothing crazy, she probably all right. Why is that? Because it's been instilled in you. You better not touch that white girl. You understand, right? So, what's the closest thing in our community to a white person? A light-skinned person and a mixed race person. And I'm not saying that you won't just get beat up because you light-skinned, but there's always this feeling, there's always this thing about you not really black like that. I don't consider you to be black like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna have to try real hard to convince me of your blackness. You know what I mean? And it's always based off of negative tropes. It's never based off of anything positive. It's never about, let's see how smart you are. Let's see how gifted you are in this particular thing. It's always about how ignorant and disrespectful and willfully ignorant and willfully disrespectful can you be? That's what it's always about. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, but it gets to the point where people don't realize, yo, is this worth it? But we also do this with anyone that's at a higher station or has a certain level of authority. And a part of that is Black folks not knowing how to be free and not practicing discernment in terms of having an appropriate reaction or reactions that are commensurate with the situation. And what we'll do is we liken authority figures to slave owners. And it's like, no, that person they don't have the same last name. That person is not going to remove your Johnson. That person is not going to SA you and your family. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to eat chitlins. You don't have to eat no pig intestines. All right? You know, so, but again, discernment. The only way, again, a high vibrational behavior, a behavior that would help you, would be to understand. Because again, you can't learn from someone you don't respect. All right? You can't learn from someone that you don't respect. Listen, at the end of the day, you know what's funny about this whole thing? This whole thing starts from how much Kendrick loves Drake. And you got to realize that when someone has something before, now mind you, you're already a short guy. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick one of them guys who had to grow into his face. You know what I'm saying? Like he one of them guys that, you know, like because you know he's had a little rat face and all that. You know what I mean? So Kendrick is first of all artists are super insecure. This all started with just insecurity. And that's how far shit go when you can't just say, yo, bro, I got mad love for you, bro. I really admire what you do. All right. Now, also what you seen when that first video with Kendrick is how power, you know what I'm saying, how fame can change somebody. All right. So at the end of the day, those films have not gone away. Drake has always been more popular than Kendrick. Drake has always been more of a superstar than Kendrick. Kendrick is gifted. But without Drake, there's no Kendrick actually. And Kendrick has needed Drake every time to get him hot. That's why Kendrick always wants to throw shots at Drake or diss Drake when he needs to get hot again. It's not about status. He needs to get hot. He don't know. And don't get me wrong. I think it's good to throw shots. I think the battle is good. You know what I mean? But anywho, y'all just be making this shit whack. Anywho, I just wanted to speak on that. I was going to share this thing with Rick Ross getting with Drake talking about how broke Rick Ross is, but Anyway, like, share, subscribe if you're watching. If you enjoy the content, man, I appreciate everyone who's watching, supporting. I'm seeing them numbers go up, baby. We growing, baby. We growing. Please like, share, subscribe. Love y'all. Be safe. All right. Peace, man. Like, share, subscribe, and share the video, man. And drop your opinion in the comment section.